Good afternoon, everybody. We're doing a scrap run today. Yeah, we're just loading up all the tin shred from last week. Some of the stuff was collected on camera, some of it was collected off camera. Yeah, just a bunch of random different things. My neighbor dropped off 2 more tube TVs. I don't know if I mentioned I did a scrap run with I did mention it. We took in 2 tube TVs and a freezer, and he had two more tube TVs. Who has 2 tube TVs in their house still? 2 dehumidifiers, which I would cut these up, but they contain Freon, and I do not have the money to pay to release, to get the Freon released properly, and obviously I'm not going to cut it and release it into the atmosphere because that is highly illegal where I live. Gotta see if this Christmas tree is all here. My sister or my dad might take it. I'm not sure. One of them might want a Christmas tree. This was all the pop cans. For all you guys telling me to take more pop cans here on YouTube. Pop cans, pop cans, pop cans, pop cans, pop cans, pop cans. Alcohol waiting to go in. Pop, pop, pop. These 2 are full too. Low grade wire holding on to my stainless and cast aluminum. I gotta get cleaned up. Oh, and some more pop cans. Yeah, it's a bit of a cold day today. We had rain all day yesterday. Today's snow, so. Yeah, I'm gonna load up all this tin shred. Load up a bunch of the non-ferrous, the TVs, the printers, and try to get as many soda cans as I get in. And I might take in my yellow brass because I got about half a pail full. It's not, I don't think it's a 5-gallon bucket, but it's a 5-gallon style bucket. Anyway, I'm gonna get this all loaded and I'll show you when we load the non-ferrous. Okay, everybody, these are the pops. So all these pop cans were from this week of collecting. So we're gonna see how much we made. Technically it was last week, today's Monday. We're going to see how much we made in pop cans minus this 2. That bin's full of water and this bag's a bit too big to fit. We're also bringing in all my shred from taking stuff apart. Did a bunch of motors this week and just copper number 2. This might go bare bright, but it's got a bunch of stuff it was a jumper cable thing I stripped, and it had a whole bunch of the plastic insulation stuck to it still. So that's why I figured with my number 2. This is number 2 and number 1 mix. I'm not separating it. I found the best. I've been watching a few videos on how to strip motors. Push dog scavenger. I think you use the same method as me. I use a hatchet to cut them in half. If anybody else was wondering how to strip copper motors, put your hatchet right in the middle of it, or a large blade object. I actually watched a couple of videos this weekend. That's how I've always done it, but I watched a few scrapping hack videos. This seems to be what everybody's been doing recently, is using flat metal objects. So I've always used a hatchet. I've used the hatchet for the longest time to strip everything. I use it to strip frying pans. I get the handles off frying pans, just whack it with a hatchet. Pretty much anything. Hatchets work great because they're, I actually have 2 of them. I got these out of the garbage, right? So they just were handy piece of scrap metal to find because they're nice for cutting motors in half and doing lots of other stuff. I'll show you all the pop cans in the car in a minute. We're just going to get this loaded. So at my scrapyard, they want number 2 windings for motors separate than number 2 piping. Not sure why. That's just how they do it. Their shred bucket's probably like 20 pounds. Always take your magnets out of the microwave. I love the microwave magnets. You guys can see that's the magnets I use all the time. I got probably got about 50 of them now from the amount of microwaves I stripped. Anyway, I'll show you the car in 1 minute. Okay, here's all the pop cans. So at my scrapyard, when I have this many pop cans, they'll bring out a little metal dumpster for me to dump all these into because I want all my bags back in my bins. I won't take that white bag back, but I take back all the contractor bags. Sometimes these bags, well, you technically have to take your bags home with you because the amount of pop cans I bring in, I have to dump them out into their bins. So they generally make me take them home anyway. So it doesn't matter whether they're in a bin or a bag. I have to take the bags home anyway. If I rip them down the side, I still take them home and dispose of them. Or I just chuck them in the shred. But yeah, you guys saw old sheet and cast mix. We'll pull out some of the cast when we get there. I'm gonna add Christmas lights, and that's the run. All this metal is from this week minus the copper. And that 1 bucket of shred, but that doesn't matter too much. So yeah, we'll see what we made this last week in metal. Normally I make about 150, 200 bucks in a week on my bike, which is not bad for scrap metal. Anyway, I'll see you when we get down to the yard. A lot of coffee makers this week, Black Friday, right? I don't know if I haven't been watching a lot of scrapping videos lately. I've been kind of taking a break from YouTube, but yeah, I don't know whether people I watch a few people. Canadian Treasure Hustler, he doesn't appear to be doing. He got quite a few appliances, but he always gets appliances, right? Normally after Black Friday, you get a lot of appliances, right? Because they go on sale kind of cheap. I don't know. I never go appliance shopping. That's when they're supposed to go on sale, right? But I don't know. Black Friday's normally pretty good, and same like Christmas is coming up in a month, so about 2 weeks before Christmas, scrap metal dies down because people are trying to save money, right? They're not going and buying a lot of random stuff. And then about a week before is when people get their early appliances. People get their pre-Christmas appliances. And then I notice after Christmas, everybody gets more appliances, right? Maybe before Christmas, you need to get a vacuum or a new coffee maker, toaster oven, air fryer, whatever you may need, right? And then obviously, like I know we've gotten lots of stuff around Christmas time, right? My dad would go out and get brand new pots and pan sets, either like the week before or around Christmas, new coffee makers, you know, the things you need for holidays. Anyway, I'll see you when we get done at the scrapyard. All right. Okay, everybody, this is what we got. If you guys can remember the copper was from the past few weeks, right? That takes me about a month to save up about that much copper. I mean, I could get that in a day if I stripped a bunch of stuff, but like, I strip motors slowly over the course of a month. The top one, shredding mat. That's what my yard calls shredding steel. It's called shredding mat. We had collected 420 pounds minus the dehumidifiers. All that was collected on my bike. It's $260 a net ton right now. And that was 54 bucks. And then if you look below it, aluminum pop cans, 83 pounds this week, 59 cents a pound. That was $100 in scrap metal. Let's try to find the aluminum peripherals. That was been the printers. Printers going to peripherals. Just let me look here. I didn't look at this before. TV's on the bottom. There's the coppers. We have Bear Bright, one piece of Bear Bright. Aluminum Deox old sheet right there, %2. Aluminum Deox old sheet, %2 EF. It was 3 pounds. 61 cents a pound. It's worth more than pop cans by 2 cents. $2. That was that blue box full of random pie pans and stuff. TVs on the bottom. Those are the tubes. 86 pounds. 3 cents a pound. $2, whatever. I just take TVs to help people get rid of them, right? Because you have to drive them to the dump. They charge like $5 to $10 a TV. So I just, help out my friends and neighbors by taking TVs. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Grand total was 176. But yeah, we probably made about $120 this week in scrap metal. Really not bad. Really not bad. Anyway, probably about 200 empties this week. I made a tiny bit of a video on the empties. Whatever. I just tried to explain it. I don't think I did it very well, but hopefully you guys enjoyed all this. Hopefully I'm not talking too much, but maybe you guys enjoy the talking. Yeah, I'll see you next week. The weather's getting a bit chilly. We're supposed to get a bunch of snow tonight, and I'll probably be out Wednesday. Probably be out Thursday morning, right? And those are the normals. Probably film that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.